Yes, my mic was off. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Didn't miss any much. Today is a really slow day. There's not much action, and we just have a look around what's happening in the big market cap. I see Tesla's making a move. Let's see if we can find any good news. Yeah, another really slow day where we have to exercise patience and discipline. So, XWM. Yeah, came yesterday with a 31 million private placement. Made a move pre-market from 38 to $1. Not really interested in that. It doesn't look very appealing to me. Wait for something better. It's pretty cheap, and the commissions are high on the stocks under $1. ERCG. Yeah, when there is nothing else to do, nothing to do, then we just have to exercise patience, have a cup of coffee, chill, relax, and wait for the good ones. Fortunately, it's been a really slow market for the last few weeks, and I don't see anything interesting. VSME. Okay, there's a little bit something here. This is a stock that dropped from $64 to $1.60. Interesting. So 50,000 shares of volume. Who wants to make a move? I think I'm gonna take 100 shares here. 186 with a stop loss around 150. Only 2,000 shares. Seller at 180. Pretty early. I think it was a little bit aggressive to get in. Got pretty high at 186. There's no news on it. Let's see what happens here. of selling here. Doesn't look very good now. Low volume on the green candle. Getting out. Low volume on the green candle and high volume on the red candle. I got out with a loss of 24. Well, better to take a small loss than have a big one. ZYBT. Almost no volume on this one. XWEL. XWEL. It's got a little bit of power in here, but still not interested. BRAI made the move a couple of weeks ago from 37 to 100 and then dropped in the same day. A very low volume stock, only 40,000 shares traded. I don't have any high expectation of this. And back to XWEL. Well, if it breaks the previous high of day at 110, I might be interested in this. The volume is increasing. Ooh, that looks good. There was a big buyer here at 107, I think. Some buyers here. What we do now, what I do is wait for a pullback and see if it's breaking the 110. Looks pretty bullish for now. What was that stock that I traded? VSME. What it did? Okay, coming back. Let's put it on watch. I'm not sure what this wants to do. For now, it looks a bit unpredictable. Oh, look at this. SNDK. Let's make a move here. But that drop yesterday, will it reclaim everything back? Wrong. Is it? Right, so after the Citron news on the short on the SNDK, it didn't cause a lot of drop yesterday. Feels really strong. Back to the VSME. High volume on the red candles again. Doesn't look very well. Nice. So this one did make a move. That's a consolidation here around 101 to 113. Still, it's a pretty cheap stock, and cheap stocks have higher commissions, but you have to have bigger size. I think I'm gonna leave it alone. SMX. This SMX made a go from 60 to 2,400. It came all the way back, and I think it had a recent reverse split around here in 16. Really low volume. There's no recent news. Another dangerous stock, I think. Like it's gonna go into a hold up. 122. Nice. Not too bad there. Hmm. Yeah, not much for me to do. SMX resumed at 46. It's pulling back. Spread is $1, $2. Tempting, but the volume is really low. Better to exercise cautious. Caution. XWEL shows resumption at 122. That means we'll be resuming flat. And that can be a bullish sign. ESME might be building something here. That's a hard rejection. Blockades are not too expensive. XWEL. Just watching, just watching. Yeah, it's difficult to have patience when it's a really slow market because everyone wants trades and wants something to trade. And even though there's here and there some action, the risk is really high, and we just have to wait for the good ones, for the good setups where the setup is clear, where we have a plan, we have an entry, a good entry, and a good exit. We rush in everything that is popping up and down, then we're gonna lose more money than we can make in a good day. And if you add up 2, 3 bad days, and then you need maybe 6, 7 good days to recover the 3 bad days. So what we try to do, we try to have small days. So you have maybe 3, 4 small days, red, and then you have one good day green, and then you recover everything you've lost in those 3, 4 days when you were red. So that's the healthy approach I follow. I want to lose a lot of money when I'm wrong. I want to lose the least amount of money when I'm wrong and make the most amount of money when I'm right. AIDX looks like it's a recent IPO. 30 down to 860. I don't remember this stock. I don't think I traded it before. Resumption at 5. But it looks like I'm quite late to the party for this short. Would be was a good entry here and maybe one here. And now it looks pretty exhausted. The probabilities for a profitable win are really low now. So no bother. We just wait for the right one, for the good one. Look at this. Resume at 21 and went into a halt at 24, which only 6,000 shares volume. A wild one, crazy one. And a dangerous one. I mean, this 184 Anticipate a break of 2, maybe going to a hold up. At a stop loss around 171, so about 13 cents risk. Like rejection. Got out at 173 for $11 loss. It failed. It had a try. It was about to go, and then it got rejected, and it dropped down. So another red trade, another small red trade. All right. Looks very choppy, and there is not much opportunity on the short side. I mean, if you short here 176, what is your best exit? Will be maybe 130. So that would be what, 40 cents the most. It's not worth it. And then you have to pay the locates and the commissions and fees and everything. You end up maybe with it, and the best case scenario with 20, 30 cents profit. So it's not worth it too short. Yeah, it's unfortunate that we don't have any good stocks, any good stocks coming out with news, with some good catalyst and with some good price action for the longs and for the shorts, for the bulls and for the bears. We go into stocks like VAI. Yeah, maybe you can do something, but the risk is really high. Like, look, on this candle was only 2,000 shares. On this one was 1,000 shares. On this one, 6,000 shares. You can go to whatever, but it can also drop on a really low volume. It can also drop from 24 back to 14 in one candle or two. Anything is possible, and the risk is quite high. Into in this at 122. The stop loss around 116 with a 6 cents risk. Yeah, for a dollar loss. It just didn't do what I was expecting to do. I was looking for this to go spike higher into a hold up, and kind of see there is a lot of sellings. 26,000 shares, 20,000 shares. There's a lot of selling and a lot of pressure on it. So I'd rather get what's the story with this? And KD. Oh, look at that. It did go. It has no news. It dropped without any news. Oh, it did go. Okay, look at that. So, yeah, I should have waited maybe a little bit longer. It did make the move. But it doesn't matter because, as I said at the beginning, we just keep the losses small. So, you know, rather take a small loss than take a big loss, right? And also, I rather miss the move than take a big loss. Looks like it's a grinder. It doesn't. It's not very strong to go, but it grinds. It grinds higher, higher, slowly. Yeah, maybe on a longer frame, maybe a longer period of time to held it from the beginning around here or here. But really cheap, more like spends the capital, the mental capital on a small trade. Look at BAIA. It just goes, man. It just goes. The volume increases to 12,000. And it's a wild card. Up 123% on the day rate. Who's buying this thing? Not me. Not yet, at least. Shows resumption at 140, so that's lower than the hold. SMDK had a strong pop here, and now it seems that wants to give everything back. This is good to watch for today. In case it makes a big drop, it could. I'm not seeing anything interesting. This could be the beginning of a beautiful downtrend. Had some drop yesterday. 682 down to 630. From 668 down to 614. So that was $70 drop yesterday. We make another drop today. Anything is possible. I'll be back in a minute. Well, 270% up on the day. Ooh, the clear winner of the day. From 40 cents to $1.40. Amazing. Amazing. Hope it will go up 1,000%. That will look even better for me. BRAI resumed lower at 30 and went down into hold at 27. New resumption 26.92. So will he make a pullback towards 23 maybe and then make another move high? Don't know. But we shall find out really soon. This went in a halt at 144, resumed at 137, little dip and rip to 145. So yeah, small move, 10, 15 cents, and then you pay one cent commission. It's not really great for especially for people for traders who pay commissions. This is not really good for the traders who don't pay commissions. It is probably good for them. They can get in and out with big size and just pay nothing. And if they make 2-3 cents profit, they are happy with it. SNDK. So a lot of chop, a lot of chop. Today, a quiet day, a slow day, like just like yesterday, like the day before, and the whole month was just quiet, just slow. But this is the time where we can learn, exercise patience, discipline, and spend some more time learning and just analyzing different stocks and just get better at it. Study, learn. Forgot what was this about. Oh, yeah, I had a good news yesterday. I mean, I didn't make any move, and now he made a move today. This is interesting. Why the delay? LRMR. Target at 11. Price target 14. There's no news. Just this is the yes, no, 2 days ago. The company announced the FDA has granted breakthrough therapy designation to Namlo no Nomlabofusp for the treatment of Friedreich ataxia. Okay. Uh, Interesting. Why? Yesterday didn't make any move and then okay. Look at that, how strong it looks. Just buying and buying and buying. For a trend trader, this probably is ideal. For a momentum trader like me, It's not. Let's look for a dip. I might get into this. If we get a nice dip. Mm. Look at that. How many sellers? 20. They disappeared. So here we can see the sellers, and here we can see the buyers. And it's going. That 12 cents. There's always this urge to get into anything that pops up, even though it's not the right stock, it's not the right price action, it's not the right setup. There is always an urge to get into anything that is moving, especially during a slow market. So it's hard to just wait for the right setup, but that's what we have to do. We have to wait. We wait until we find the one single trade. That is all we need. One trade, one right stock, right pattern, right trend, one trade, and that can make the day. Look, VSME, we looked at it earlier. I did not go. I went into this for 182, I think, for a breakthrough too, and it failed, and then just bleeding and dropped back to 146 now. Just a fail, right? That's why you have to cut your losses quickly. That's the most important thing. Cut your losses quickly. Because if I would have held from 182, now I would have lost 40 cents or almost 40 cents a share. But I cut it quickly and I lost 10 shares, 10 cents a share. There you go. Oh, I had two entries. One at 186, so 24 cents here, and then 184 to 173, so 11 cents, right? But 11 cents got out here, but not 40 cents. Especially, and I had a small position, I had only 100 shares, but if you go with a bigger position and then you fail to cut the losses short, then you end up being really big red on the day and it'll be hard to recover the loss. It's 518. This looks like a dip to me. Get into this. Why I will get into this? Well, I want to get into this because I want to trade something, right? Hmm. Because patience is running out. Take this 526 with a stop loss at 514, 12 cents risk. Let's see if the trend continues. Had high volume on the green candles, low volume on the red ones, so we're still looking good. Still looking good in a good position right now. But that can change really quickly. I think for this kind of trade, I should give it more room. Instead of a small 12 cents risk, maybe I should give it a 40 cents one. The RAI again on a hold up. So it did make that pull back to 23 as I said, and then went back into a hold up at 26 on a 21,000 shares volume. Nice. This is a very slow stock. It's a grinder. This might take an hour or two to really open up if it does. seems like it's struggling, but it has a chance. At this VRAI still going. 27 with 29, so that's $2 spread, 90 cents now. Wants to go. Let's chase it a little bit. I mean, with 10 shares at 32. It just wants to go. Let's see how far. Very far. 31.76. Pretty flat on that. No, I should have bought it. When you look at it now, I would wish to have bought this dip here, right? Go back to LRMR. It didn't give up yet. Still going. Maybe forming a base here. For another move higher. Well, no, it does give some hopes. Thirty-two, 32. Nice. That's a flat resumption. I got in too high for the break of 32, hopefully hoping, well, anticipating whatever. That will make a move towards 50 or 60. So that's around my target, like a 40, $50 range. But I go a bit too high here. Looks like LRMR wants to turn around, maybe. Yeah, I'll give it the 10 cents that I said I would. Look at the rejection, yeah. Doesn't look very good, does it? No, mouse. Okay, I'm out for a $28 loss. That was a mistake. That was a mistake to get in that high, unfortunately. But the good news is, even though it's another loss, it's a small loss. $28. Well, that's easily recoverable. It's nothing that will tilt me. There's nothing that will make my mind lose control. So it's just what it is. It was just a small test, small trial. It failed. Just is what it is, but it's not a big deal. Not it's not affecting me mentally, and that's I think that's the most important thing. So that's one of the reasons to trade small is to, and maybe one of the most important reasons to trade small is to keep your state of mind calm, to keep your emotions in control. Once you lose your control of your mind, then a lot of mistakes happen. So trading small, it helps avoiding big mistakes, avoiding big losses, and avoiding the mental struggle that eventually, once you have one, two, three big losses, then you start doubting yourself. Then you start questioning the strategy. You start doubting the everything. So then the focus disappear. Then more bad decision will come, more uncertainty, and it's a spiral, and then it just grows into a big damage to the mental state, which in some cases can take days, weeks, months to recover, depending on the losses. So that's why one of the reasons we have to, as traders, we have to keep losses small, as small as possible. XWell is losing its juice. It doesn't have any more juice to pump it up, so it looks like maybe it's done. Gonna look at SNDK. I think SNDK is watched by many traders right now. So even though the small cap market is very slow, SNDK it's watched by many traders because it made a huge move in the past year, over 1,000%. And I think many of them are waiting for that drop, or that drop from whatever 640 to 400 or something like that. Whether they will get it or not, that's another question. But many of the traders expecting a drop, maybe even 540 at least. So that's why I think many people will watch this, and it might cause some high volatility on it. I think I'll take a position here. Already did it. Okay. With a 11 shares short at 636. So what I'm expecting here is to have a bleeding, a drop, and hopefully I'll get another chance to add to my position following the Jesse Livermore strategy. Pyramiding down, so if we get in a successful position and then I have a little pullback, then I'll add again. Still early. But I mean at 636, so I'll keep it tight to 640. 640 will be my stop loss. Oh, look at that. LRMR, yeah. Oh, I made a pop. Seems like I missed it. See 530 to 560, and now what's coming back, yeah? BRAI. Mm. What? Now it goes again. 29.30. No, I'm not going back into this, even though it might look like it's gonna break through, but I already lost points on it, and I shouldn't even be in it, and even I shouldn't have been in that high because it has very low volume. So I'm gonna stay away from it. This one looks alright for now, and we have SNDK as well. Not too bad here. 634. If we get that lovely slow bleeding. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 candle in a row, red. That's a good news for us. Not so sure with the LRMR. What is it planning to do from here? I think I'm gonna close it so I can focus on SNDK. What was that? $12 green. Need focus on SNDK. Yes. Now I'll move my stop loss lower to 638 to the 20 EMA. Reduce the risk. Six 42. If we break below 629, I think that if we break below 629, I think then will be really interesting. What I'm looking for it's a slow bleeding and then an accelerating into the sell-off. But I don't think I'm not sure if we're gonna get that. It didn't go, so I saved a loss here. That's good. Look, very expensive to short this, and also it's really dangerous to short it. So I rather think it's better not to short. I don't like how this price action is in here. I think I'm gonna get out and try again later. Yeah, it's difficult to find the right one in a cold market. Hmm, that's a surprise. Is this a gift from SNDK? Okay, we are still in a trade. Glad I didn't sell. But we are still far away from what we need. Look, yesterday's. Yeah, the move started. Slow, slow, slow bleeding, yes. And then at the open, acceleration. Almost a bit here, then sell off again. 5 minute pullback and then sell off again. Right? Here again, slow sell off, slow, and then acceleration. Boom. That's what we need. They're looking good for now. VRAI pulling back. XWell is pulling back. They 132 grinding to 146. So that's 15 cents grinding slowly, slowly in 10 minutes and then boom, in 1 minute, gone. SNDK still looking good. It got out bleeding. Now the question is it gonna keep going? Where we want it? Where we want it? We want it around. I would be happy with 573 really, but that was probably it's probably an ideal. There's a lot of support around here. 575, they support once, twice, 3 times. So 576 would be ideal. But I'll be happy also with a we have here 5, 5, no, 610. 610 would be good. That was the lowest of the day yesterday. Around 6, 12, 613. It goes there. I like that. Yeah, the selling intensifies now. Selling increases. It's a bit of support at 629. So see what it does at 629. I removed it because I don't like it. It blocks the view. So 629. It's a bit of support there for the buyers. So if you break 629, then we're really good shit. Okay. It broke through. Nice. So I'm up $82 on the day. Not on the day. On this trade. That would cover the loss and some profit right now. So we're not gonna close it now. No, no, no. Support is holding a little bit. Turn the ship around a bit there. SPHL. Ooh. Went from 312 to 346 with 14,000 shares of volume. And it shows resumption at 485. And he made a big move here, I think, from, let's see, from 3 to 25. Let's see. Look at 1 hour, 4 hours. Easier. Yeah, well, it is a real move. SPHL went from 245 to $25. So that's well, that's 1,000% in 12 hours, 16 hours. Incredible. So that proves that it can make huge moves. It's on hold at 408. Well, it's worth watching. I'll put it on a chart. HL. Been on hold for 6 minutes. It's got a small market cap of 5.7 million. Resumption at 408. SNDK is fighting for that 628 support. We're gonna break it. It looks like we're not. Ooh, that is strong. That is not what we wanted to see, unfortunately. Fortunately, that canceled my trade. Well, I'm getting out here for $24 profit, and I'm gonna wait for another entry because this looks too strong. So yeah, I didn't close the position here because I was my target was much lower, at 610. So it was worth it to risk the profit I had there for potentially a much bigger day. And I was planning to add to the position, so the plan has failed. Well, I saved some profit, 24, and plus the other trade. So now I'm down only $40 on the day. Not a big deal, but unfortunately, not a big green day. Hmm. Quite volatile. The LRMR carried on with its bullish trend as I was hoping. Yeah, 560. You know what? Gonna get back in at 561. Stop loss at 550. 10 cents loss. What I'm looking for here, it's an acceleration into the buy. Oh, nice. There you go. Didn't wait long for that. Now we have to watch if it's holding that gain. Looks like it does not. And small 3.5 win. Yeah. A bit disappointing, to be honest. A bit. That's the problem with these grinders. You just have to wait and wait and wait, and then you get one drop like this or one like this, and all of a sudden you've waited for 2 hours, and in 2 minutes you've lost everything. So difficult trade. We've got the resumption on SPHL. Doesn't look very good. No. Locator chip. 32,000 shares of volume. If we get this around back to 373, 75, then I'm looking to get in. I need to see that, what you call it? I need to see the buying power. I need to see the intent of going up before I press buy. And Lorema still going, man, still going. Anything here? See, that would have been a good trade, maybe around 12 or 7 o'clock here. I didn't see that one. I missed it. The RCD, something similar as well. Look, from 40, sorry, from 41 dropped to 27. So that was a good one as well. That was 630. Just 2 times averaged inverse CRCL. That's one. Yeah, not interested. Well, I think I'll wrap it up here. That's it from me for today. A slow, really slow market, so I'll see you all in the next video. Take care and keep losses small. Yeah.